Okay, we have a new countdown background.
Yeah, you've been scouring the Envato Elements website, I see.
Yeah. It's always problematic to choose something new when you're so accustomed to the old thing.
Mm-hmm.
Either do something new every couple of months and then
So you don't get used to one thing.
yeah, and then it's not a big deal. But since we had that countdown animation for like, I don't know, 2 years, changing it now seems like blasphemy at this point.
Yeah. It's okay though. Need to mix it up. Mixing it up is good. You have to send that to me. I can make that. I'll make that. We'll stay consistent when I do mine.
Never let them know your next step, so I'll send you the animation so they won't know which computer we're streaming from.
Exactly. Because they'll never know when I'm the one streaming and you're not around.
Actually, they always know because I always stream in full HD and you always stream in HD. So we have different resolutions.
How can I stream in full HD? Why don't you tell me these things? I want to stream in full HD.
Try harder. You need to try when you stream harder.
Is it right? Is it through OBS that you do it?
Yeah, it's in the settings.
It's just, dude. Hold out on me.
The reason I didn't tell you, earlier, is because sometimes, first of all, you have the glitches. So the last thing you need is more, more CPU usage to stream in full HD. And the other reason, and the reason why you have that setting for the past 2 years, is because you remember when you streamed from that hotel room and you streamed in full HD and the internet connection was really slow, so you changed it to HD.
You never changed it back.
Yeah, and you never changed it back.
You never told me. See, Tori, see what I have to deal with?
I know, it's just terrible. No, my question is it like though when you watch a movie and it's super, you can see every pore on somebody's face? Because we don't want that.
Well, when you see every pore on everyone's face, it's like 4K. HD is like somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
I like soft focus 1940s black and white movies. That's my favorite.
Yeah. Me too. So I completely forgot this.
No, go ahead.
No, I just said I just didn't even remember what game we were playing till. It's getting worse.
We just throw you into everything. I know it is getting worse. Me too. Well, I remember the game, but I don't remember where we are and what we just did. All right, we gotta start. Here we go.
I'm used to having Paul prove that we're ill prepared for every live stream, but now you're in it as well.
Well, speaking of ill prepared, we're okay. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Conversation with Curtis. We're here. It's Saturday. We are back with the case of the Golden Idol. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're having a good weekend. I hope it's a nice weather where you are. It's beautiful here. This is how much I love this channel, and I love these people that join us on this channel and the people that get to hang, Tori and Daniel. I'm inside in my basement on a beautiful, rare, beautiful day in Seattle, Washington, not gallivanting around the city with my family. Instead, I'm here with you, my other family. So thanks for being here. We're happy to play the case of the Golden Idol. We've had a good week this week. Streaming, I missed one stream, but I had a lot of fun playing Viewfinder on Tuesday. Daniel finished the seventh guest with Anna yesterday, and now we're back today. So thanks for being here. Let's very quickly just say thanks to the folks. there they are. These are our, oh no, we had 2 more bye-byes. If you can help fill the gaps when we lose someone who has been so generous to be on our sponsor list for as long as they have, it would be great. So consider a donation, and we can fill those 2 red uh, slots that we lost recently. You can go to coffee.com or Patreon and sign up and help support this wonderful channel. You can also get us to our goal today. Our top 6 donors over the past 7 days is Right Said Brett at number 1, Ozzy Astroth at number 2, Those Deaf Mutes, Top Fuel David at number 5, and Zero Cleft at number 6. Now, without more ado, let's bring out the gang. There they are. Hi, guys.
What
Hi.
up?
What
How's it going?
up? Good, good. How are you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Okay.
We were just,
Thank you,
we were
guys.
just
Goodbye.
talking we were
All
just
right, really,
talking.
really nice to see you.
Uh,
Well, I'm sorry you're not going to get to see your family this
oh,
afternoon.
it's just today. Tomorrow we have a big event planned, so I'm being a little
Oh,
over dramatic.
are you
Tomorrow
being
we're
the
gonna.
baby?
What's that? Yeah, right. I'm tomorrow we're gonna take the light rail downtown, and we're gonna do the new pedestrian walkway that's in right over the Puget Sound, which is gonna be cool. And then
Nice.
probably gonna go to the Weiwei exhibit at Seattle Art Museum, which is supposed to be just amazing. So that'll be a big day tomorrow. They're out doing fun things today, but I'll get another one. And we're gonna have fun doing this. So
We're gonna
there you go.
gonna be
Yeah.
super fun.
Yeah. So how have you been? Tell me what you remember about the game that we just played. Do you remember anything about the game that we played last?
Well, I remember that. Don't remember any of the family member names, but there
No, me
were
neither.
several deaths.
I remember that too.
Yeah, the first guy was pushed off of a cliff.
Good.
Oh,
Here, you have a cheat sheet.
yeah.
Wow.
Okay, here we go. So,
Oh, wow. Is this going to be going back?
okay.
Are you going back from the beginning?
Yeah,
So,
that's the first
okay.
chapter.
Okay, great. So okay. You want to read that?
Sure. Albert Cloudsley pushed Oberon Geller from a cliff in the Horn of Thumb on Monkey Paw Island. And that's Albert, and that's Oberon on his way down, upside down.
Yep.
That's what that looks like. Everything was filled in properly. And then what happened?
Wait, then. By the way, Paul, your mic is really low, so you're welcome to turn it up. Yep.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you well.
Okay.
Right. Let's see. Why would that be the case?
Oh, I'm trying to figure that out.
Is that any better if I go up like that?
Seems a bit better. Or talk louder.
Okay, I'll just bring the microphone
Yell.
closer to me. Okay. All right.
Okay. So this is the second chapter.
Okay.
Do you want me to read? Do you want me to read it?
Go for it. Yeah, I'm working hard on my microphone
Sebastian Cloudsley, Lord of Blackfield, passed away in his bed. The cause of death was a head wound, which occurred when he fell from a horse while he was hunting.
Well done.
So Sebastian is who is that? Is that Sebastian? We don't remember if Sebastian was his dad, Albert's dad. No, I think I don't know.
Wait,
They're related somehow.
Wait, can you go back to the first one? Wait, Sebastian Cloudsley.
Sure. So over here,
I just want to remember
That's
the name.
Albert.
Albert Cloudsley pushed, and then Sebastian Cloudsley was killed. So Albert Cloudsley pushed Oberon, but then in the next
Someone
one,
killed Sebastian. And we don't know. So do we know if Sebastian? Sebastian looks older than Albert.
oh no, he died. Sebastian Cloudsley died. Okay.
Yeah.
No one killed him. He fell from his horse.
That's as far as we know.
Well,
I don't know. Looks legit.
Well, somebody spooked the horse.
Okay, then what?
It's very mysterious. And
Then
it got weird.
Then we got a whole
the-
bunch of things happening at the same
Peter
time.
Batley was upset to receive aphorisms in Sebastian Cloudsley's will and ordered Adam Pear and James Pear to take the idol from Willard Wright. Suddenly, James Pear died from spontaneous combustion. That's kind of where we left off, right? Or did we get any farther than that? And then
No,
there's Edmund Cloudsley.
we
Did
got
you-
to the chapter 4.
Oh yeah, yeah,
and we
yeah.
had everything ready. What? Oh, and we had a few mistakes in the first scroll, so we filled out all the identities and the names. We placed the names next to the initials in the scoreboard, but the main scroll is wrong.
Okay, gotcha. So what we've learned, there's some people in upstairs. Willard Wright was stabbed. There's some people playing cards downstairs with loud music. So somebody crept into Willard Wright's room through the window. So window, it may not have been the
Is it-
window.
Maybe I was going to say maybe it wasn't the window. Should we just try how would he have gotten through the window?
Well,
Yeah,
remember the
it
window
was
on the left, we were able to see. Yeah, how does he get up there?
broken.
That's not the guy. That's not the murderer. The murderer's in the other window.
But it's
See,
on,
that's
they're on the
the-
second floor, so how would he get through the window?
That's the bad guy, yeah. So maybe
Shoot.
he came through. Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? Do you want to try having him come through a trap door?
Yeah.
Right?
It's hard keeping these names straight for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul, you want to be in control? Tori, you want to be
No,
in control?
I think it's good if we just tell you to do stuff.
Okay.
You can do it faster and
Very
we're
well.
fine.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
turn
'cause
up your
it's hard-
microphone, Paul.
Turn mine up again?
Yeah.
I don't think I don't know what's going on. It's up all the way. Should I make it automatic?
Try automatic.
Auto.
Is it automatic on Zoom?
And it is now. Is that any better? 1, 2, 3. Do I need? Oh, I get rid of original sound. Zoom background noise rule. How's that?
Amazing.
1, 2.
That's
That's better. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So if we go to the thinking panel,
And there's
We
no
see-
game audio, right? That's for sure. There's a reason there's no sound or music or anything, right?
yep, zero game audio at the moment.
Do we need to take notes? We should probably take notes. I'm seeing
Well,
that
that's
Nick
what I was thinking. 'Cause I'm still stuck on the Cloudsleys. Like the first panel, a Cloudsley murdered somebody else, and then the second one, a different Cloudsley died.
Yeah, so Albert killed. Yeah, there is sound. There is music.
Yeah, because I
Maybe I
turned it down. It's not that I wasn't sharing any audio. Turn it down so that we'll be able to talk.
Sebastian died.
Sorry, I'm making noise.
Okay, so do we want to see? We had suggested maybe changing window to trapdoor. Can we just try that? Go to
Yeah.
thinking.
So the window to trap door. Okay.
Yeah, so right there. Yeah. All the way to the left there. That's still not it. Okay.
So
just-
that's the thing. If I remember correctly from the previous live stream, if you have more than 2 wrong, then it just says is not filled in correctly, and if you have 2 or less, then it says you have 2 or less. So it seems like we
Oh,
have.
so we got a bunch wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, so Robert Redruth, we think he was hired to kill Willard Wright? Is that what it was? Is that
It
what
sure looks like. I mean, he looks like the bad guy, and I think he's Robert Redruth. Yeah, so he's the guy that crept in, and Willard Wright we know was the one who died, right? And we know Annie's the only woman at the table, so there are no other female names, right? So it's got to be Annie is right. So John and Ash might be wrong.
Well, what do
And-
these numbers refer to? Their scores, right?
Yep.
And what are this number? And so somebody's losing. So should we look at who's losing a lot? Because maybe they're losing a lot of money and they're desperate to
JB?
get.
John Breege.
Breach, yeah.
So we could see if we could try him. Maybe he's the killer.
So just change Robert Redworth to John Breege.
Yeah. Well, my other question is, if Annie Green, John Breege, and Ash Blair, if they're not in, do they have to be in a specific order, or does that? I wouldn't think that would matter. Do you think that matters?
Are you talking about
I
the
don't-
left
It
scroll?
doesn't seem like
has-
it should matter.
On the left side, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be in the order.
Oh,
I mean, the people at the table.
If you're talking
Then
about the
there's-
paragraph, then no.
Right. So if it's filled incorrectly, you said if there's more than 2 incorrect.
Yeah.
If there's less than correct, it'll just say 1 or 2 are wrong. You said.
2 or less. It will say that 2 or less are wrong.
Okay. So how can there be more than 2 things wrong? So one of them has to be Robert Redruth. That's wrong. Are we sure this was Willard Wright's room? We're sure that was his room, right?
Yeah, because Willard was the one who died, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean that was. But I guess it had to have been.
Okay, so first of all, we're sure about the names of the people who were playing cards because we have the scoreboard. So let's say this is correct. So that means that the names, or either the names are incorrect, because then you'll have 2 wrong, and then another one, which is either the murder weapon or the place from which the murderer came, which is either the trapdoor or the window. So let's say the trapdoor is correct and the names are correct. So it's either the murder weapon and one of these names, or
Yes. Let's try a dagger.
And it has to be Willard Wright. It has to be correct, right?
I think it doesn't have to be Robert Redruth, though. We could figure out. So I think that we have the 3 people that are in the card game. I think that's correct. Let's try dagger because we haven't tried that yet.
yeah, let's
And
brute
then-
force the
And then we just need a different person at the beginning. Who else could have crept into Willard's room? There's
Maurice Evans has.
who's Ash Blair? We haven't talked about Ash Blair. Who's he?
He's one of the card players, right?
yeah, he's one of
Oh,
the
he's
card
the-
players.
What about
Who is
Maurice?
he?
Who's he again?
Ash Blair is this guy, and he's sitting at the table over here. That's him, and he's got this thing.
Let's see. Remember you as an agent of our trading company have to reflect its values to the fullest. Never be late. Be persuasive. Be effective. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. Why does he have that on him? Who's? It's just deal the next one. It's all luck anyway. So he's not. He has a dagger. That's good.
Okay, so if he has a dagger, and we believe that it was done with a dagger, let's try his name. Maybe he's the murderer.
Okay. And then where would Robert Redruth? Yeah, let's try him.
Ash Blair. Ooh,
2 or fewer. We're closer now. Okay.
Okay.
Crept into Willard Wright's room through the trapdoor while Annie Green. No, it's not. So Ash Blair is not playing cards. Someone else is playing cards.
yeah, because he's the murderer.
Yeah. So he.
So who's
Get
playing
rid of
cards?
him. Who's playing? Maurice Evans is.
Wait, let's look at the scoreboard. We have Annie Green. She's here. John Breege. He's here.
He's there.
Oscar Boyton.
Oscar. Or Maurice Evans. No, Oscar Boynton is he's the tribe. Oh, Maurice is the.
Wait, do these scores represent rounds? So, for example, Annie Green, Willard Wright, and Maurice Evans played for one round, and then the second round was with Annie Green, John Brigg, and Oscar Boynton, and then the third round was with Ash Blair. So let's say we know that Ash Blair was the murderer. So
it's
he
either
joined
Maurice
in.
Evans or Oscar Boynton. It's Maurice Evans or Oscar Boynton. So let's try one of those.
No, it can't be Maurice Evans because in this round, Willard Wright was also playing. He's dead.
Oh, so it's Oscar Boynton.
Okay.
It's Oscar Boynton.
Instead of Ash Blair.
So Oscar was
Oscar.
playing their final round. That makes sense.
Yeah.
We did it. All right. That's right. We shook off the cobwebs and we got ourselves a. All right. No hints access. A man going by the name of Ash Blair crept into Willard's room through the trap door to steal something important, but when he opened the music box, it woke Willard up and a fight ensued. In the fracas, Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame an escaped convict. That's why we thought the convict.
Mhm.
Okay. Off we
Okay.
go. Boy, oh, Boynton, says Ozzy.
All right, I wasn't very good at that one.
I was just about to say that past Tori, Paul, and Daniel weren't thinking ahead. We just left off at this point without solving the mystery and gave future Paul, Daniel, and Tori the
A conundrum.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need to end this on something new. We can't be end in the middle of something because it's too hard to remember.
Yeah. Okay.
And you're dealing with me and Tori, Daniel.
And with me after
Our
that,
collective memory is
Yeah.
suspect.
I'm getting older as well. You guys are
cursed.
getting younger.
Inheritance. Exploring, thinking. Okay, so here we go. No one's dead yet. That's good.
36 words.
What was the image that was right before this? What was that one?
This one?
Oh, I see. That was just
We
the
played
3 panel.
chapter 4.
But what's this thing hanging with the eye? This mermaid.
Ooh, we got a cutscene.
Morning, innkeeper. I heard a man was murdered here a week ago. A deranged convict did him in. Now bugger off. Tell me more about the evening when Willard White died. I will make it worth your while. Shing.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all we get. Who is that guy?
I don't know.
Okay, so
Right.
here we
We need to be better at paying attention to details here.
We need to be better in general.
Okay.
All right, click on the shiny things, Daniel.
Okay. We got a statue. Ooh,
Grab it.
Syringe.
a syringe, but we didn't get the word in our word
Okay.
inventory. So, ooh, pocket.
Got a pocket. Got some box of cigars. Grab those. No.
No. A box of
get those.
cigars.
All right. Dear Miss Richards, I enjoyed your company tremendously when I visited your father last month. I am certain that you would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. I invite you and your father to a dinner on April 8th at my manor. Sincerely, Edmund Cloudsley. All right. Edmund. He's one of the Cloudsley boys.
Dear Mary, here is something for your diary from me. For you, I would fight a tiger and win.
Hold on.
Peter Batley.
Okay, so Peter Batley likes Mary.
He puts the battle in Batley.
Taking notes. Okay.
An overcoat and hat. Ooh, a murderer would wear that.
Mm-hmm.
An overcoat and hat.
Well,
Never
I don't think
mind.
there's any murder. Is there going to be a murder here too? Is it murders everywhere we go?
Mm-hmm.
These sure are fine coats. Oh,
Expensive cigar. Little peep.
Run to the city and grab me some Ash Blair tobacco. Ash Blair and a bottle of gin. I will pay you when I get back. David.
David
Okay.
want.
She's writing things down. You're writing things down. I like it. Detective Tori.
She's taking it up a notch.
Wait, so David is asking this guy, Little Pip. Okay.
Okay, let's see what we have here. Let's start this. Down with parasites, too long they have feasted on our blood and sweat.
I agree.
Sealed pot labeled print paint. An ink pot. 1 pound and 2 shillings. The Wise Slave. Fables about rulers that make you think.
Oh.
Dear
Dear
Diary. No, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Dear Diary, this has been an ordinary day, mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner event. I do believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise in salary after these years I have loyally worked here. It is a difficult conversation to be had, but I will strengthen my will and talk to Master about it tomorrow. Oh, talk to Master about it. I wonder if this is.
This is one of the cleaning ladies here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
This is.
Stack of candles. Another book.
Okay. Let's. The door to the outside, not locked. Ooh, pantry. 3 loaves of bread, some lemons, basket of potatoes, sack of flour, pack of opaque bottles labeled water, cut vegetables, big piece of meat. Great, now I'm hungry. Wine.
Got some wine.
Full and sealed bottles with red liquid labeled wine. And a full and sealed bottle with amber liquid labeled brandy.
So we got some wine and we got some brandy. Okay.
That's a very convoluted way to say it's a bottle of brandy.
Yeah.
Miss Smith. 2 eggs and a pot of tea. Okay, so hold on. I am about to be woken up and dressed at 7 a.m. I expect to receive my daily newspaper at noon. Ms. Baker, I expect all my rooms to be cleaned every day, twice on the days I have visitors. NB, David Goran's job requires that he may arrive or leave during night. No complaining about this. EC.
Mrs. Baker. So wait, can you go back to that? Because this is telling us what each of them, what their jobs are. So I expect all my rooms to be cleaned twice on days. And then NB, David
Goran.
Goran's, oh my God, my eyes are, sorry. Job requires that he may arrive or leave during the night. No complaining about this. So what is that?
No, that sounds fishy to me.
From EC, so Edward Cloudley.
Edmund Cloudsley.
So it sounds like Mrs. Baker is the housekeeper, and Mrs. Smith is the cook, and Mr. Walker is like the valet, or is that what they call him? The guy who dressed the.
Right, the valet.
Okay. Let's go up the stairs. We have Ash Blair, finest tobacco.
So we met Ash Blair. Wasn't he the killer? No, he wasn't. He one of.
Wasn't he the killer?
Yeah.
He also makes tobacco.
Well, his name is Ash.
Right. It makes sense. Pistol.
A dagger. David.
David.
That's me. Clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan to continue experimenting with the artifact. EC. Who's EC? Edmund
Cloudsley.
Cloudsley.
Yeah. David. Who's David? Wait, what did he ask?
Isn't that the guy who can come and go as he pleases?
Yeah. Wait. What?
David,
clean up
the barn
until Wednesday. He's going to be experimenting with the artifact.
Wait, there was some barn cleaning over here, right?
Oh yeah. So.
Do we have David?
Who who's coming out of the barn?
David Gorin.
David Gorin.
Yep,
That
that's
dude.
him.
And wait, there was some other mention of David Gorin. When was that? All right.
Okay, so this is our David. Maybe.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Mm-hmm.
They better not give us two Davids in this game. It's already confusing enough.
Yeah. More than 2 characters is confusing at this point.
Mattress. Monkey Man 2. Tooth for Tooth. Monkey Man 1. We Stripe versus Striped Dark Hand. Couple of pennies, a fancy handkerchief, and a shiny pocket watch. All right. Small bottle filled with amber liquid. A lot of these are just red herrings, aren't they?
Yep.
Seems like it.
What's this?
No idea what
I
that
can
is.
barely hear the music. If that's on purpose, that's fine. But just so you know, I can't. Really
There you
much.
go. Just have your ears checked.
No, that's better.
That's better. Yeah, I couldn't hear it either.
Haha.
Haha.
He's not going to tell you to get your ears
Yeah,
checked.
no,
Notice that,
your
Tori?
ears are fine. It was my fault this time. This is
That's why I need
the
you
first
around
time in
more.
4 years I said that something is my fault. Usually I blame Paul. Okay.
All right, lots going on in this house. No death yet, though. That's good. It's our first non-murder.
Once your target has injected the love potion, establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases,
What?
the hell? In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days, depending on your own appearances. What? Sounds like a scam.
Twig
Well,
dolls.
wait a minute. I wrote down that somebody liked somebody. Now I can't find it. Oh, Peter Batley likes Mary, so maybe he's going to need the love potion.
Ah.
Look at Tori taking this seriously.
Pair of twig dolls. Got that. Okay.
None of these will probably come into play at all.
19 at 36. Come on, let's grab stuff.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, we got a safe. Here's the golden idol.
Is that the artifact he was referring to?
Could be. Well, it looks like it's the name of our game.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's the case. Okay, dear Edmund. Rose.
I'll
Cupboard.
continue since my return and move to Sebastian's manor. He has asked for financial support 7 times. He clearly is unable to take any monetary responsibility. Please, I need your help, my dear brother. So Edmund is Edmund Cloudsley. Who's he talking
Edmund-
about? Sebastian. Is Sebastian Cloudsley? I think that's another Cloudsley, right?
Yeah, so
Edmund
Rose is
Cloudsley.
Edmund's sister.
Wait, we...
Did you?
Could be
They were talking
sister-in-law.
about his monetary responsibility in the previous chapter, right?
Oh, Sebastian's dead. They moved back
It-
to his
it-
house after he
It
died.
was this guy with wait. No. This. No.
Good job going back to these things.
Wait, is Rose the
Someone
sister? or
was someone wasn't financially responsible in this chapter, right?
somebody?
No.
Oh.
Oh, here it is. My late
Okay.
sister, your mother disclosed your financial troubles to me long ago, and that was addressed to Peter Batley.
No, that was addressed to. Oh, you're right. Yeah, to the bottom one. Okay,
Late
so
sister then. So she died.
so Peter Batley is the one who's in financial trouble,
Yeah.
right?
So is he referring to Rose? Is his late sister?
Think so.
Star Child, remember to take the 4th one from every row. Write that down, Tori.
I am.
Stack of candles, 3 shillings and 2 pence, an ink pot. M. Mademoiselle, the laceless count, the besmirched lover of Lusitania. I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. EC.
Okay, so whoever has worked there, whoever's the newest employee is in that top room. Is what they're trying to tell us, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And he didn't want to change
21 or
that.
30. I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again.
So if
So the
anyone has a
longest-
motive, is the person who worked the least amount of time.
Yes,
because
they
then-
want the bottom room.
Okay.
We probably will have to look at that list of those employees later again.
Yeah. A knife. Didn't look like a knife. We
Okay.
got 21.
wait.
Let's get some. Oh, there we go.
We have something here. Mrs. Baker, starting date, August 1st,
Oh, here we go.
1787. Oh,
August 1st.
1787.
1787. That's Mrs. Baker. What's up, Johan?
Okay.
Dear Edmund, I like your idea. Let's send him to colonies where his violent nature will make him feel at home. I hear you are having dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father Lothar. If Peter and I were to join you, we could beguile him with tales of adventure. That's March 6, 1788. That note.
Wait.
Rose wrote to Edmund.
So this is interesting because Edmund is having dinner with Lady Mary, but we know Peter Batley likes Lady Mary.
Okay.
Um,
And who's Rose?
his sister.
Rose is Edmund's sister.
Yeah. Wait, dinner. Edmund, dinner with Mary. But I don't know what, her well-to-do father, Lothar. Mary's father is Lothar.
Peter and I were to join you. So that's Mary's husband, Peter. Peter who?
Are they married? So,
I think so,
I
probably.
Oh, okay. So then he's not just. That's why he.
I think Rose is Edmund's sister, but Peter's husband.
Oh, that's right.
March 6th. Yeah.
I kept thinking that there was something brewing there, but I didn't realize they were married. I forgot.
Oh, well, that's more notes.
I'm about
Jeez.
7 steps behind.
I know. Well, Edmund, you seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed away and a spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Take care of those with whom you ally. I have many friends and will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me, Lord George Bridges.
The dates are probably also important.
Or not.
Who knows at this point?
All right, I'm writing this down, but it's a lot. I don't.
Edmund Cloudsley, January 8th, 1788. Once more you have failed to answer our requisition. This is the last warning you will receive. Your transgressions against us demand amends. The only course of action you have is to surrender yourself to our justice. Last chance for repentance, serpent, or we will unleash one of our stewards upon you, Brotherhood of Masks.
This must have something to do with the artifact that he's been trying to work on. Remember?
Yeah. At present. So Peter needs money. I think you're too old for her. I shall court her instead. Second, please lend me £300. All right.
Okay, so but if Peter Batley is married, why is he talking about courting somebody?
Final vanguard. If a revolution will come for the likes of you, you crooked bastard, soon you will pay for your sins against honest common folk with your blood. I don't know what's going on in this.
There's so much information. We're just going to have to come back to all this stuff
Yeah,
again.
let's finish the stream now and call it a day.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, you got Final Vanguard.
All right, we've got how many? 27. There's like 9 to go.
Oh
Let's
my
do
gosh.
it. Let's
Jeez.
find 9 more, and then let's just go to the thinking panel. Let's grab things.
And brute force the hell out of this.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Another
think
party. Oh,
yeah.
jeez.
But there was something else. Oh, there's.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstaining from alcohol for the next month. Also consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. 2
Lucille
seal
Ball.
bottles of peptic tonic.
Opium.
Opium. Yeah, I need some opium. There's a
Okay.
up there. Yeah.
The door is locked. And that's it.
Okay.
This clue has been added to the thinking panel. What?
So this is what we need to figure out where everybody's seated. Full glass of cloudy liquid. That's the peptic tonic that should be going to the person that we just got a note for.
Mm-hmm.
Salad untouched. Partially empty glass of clear liquid.
Probably water or tonic.
Partially empty glass of yellow liquid. Partially eaten salad. Partially empty glass of red liquid. So there's wine. There's another glass of amber liquid.
That's brandy.
Uh-huh. Piece of roast. Red liquid. Oh boy.
Eat your vegetables, people.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to figure out who's in what room to see who's drinking what.
A partially
Smoked
smoked cigar.
That's
Partially-
the ash guy.
Piece of roast. Partially
We
empty
wanna-
glass of cloudy liquid. What's that? Red liquid.
Whoa. Oh.
Okay, we'll get back to
There's
this.
one more. Yeah, there's
Oh.
one more. There you go. Let's see who these are. This is a lot. This is quite a bit.
This is horrible.
Yeah, you telling us.
Okay, we have a handkerchief. She does seem rather unwell. It's extremely upsetting. 4 shillings,
Okay.
4 pounds and a shilling.
That person's a doctor.
It's poison. Nobody touch a thing and nobody move. I'll send for a doctor right away.
Handkerchief. Got a key.
More
another
keys.
key. Only have 28 things. Oh, we finally have our. And yeah, it's not
The
breathing
lady's-
and her face is blocked.
A fan. 4 pounds. Rings with various gemstones.
Lots of murders in the Cloudsley household.
Killed my aunt, you devil. I should execute you on the spot. With a pack of cards. And 2 pounds. And a fork.
And fork.
Oh, jeez. An opaque bottle labeled water. A roast. Salad bowl. Brandy. Almost full carafe of yellow liquid containing probably limoncello. Peptic tonic.
4 more.
Jeez.
There you go.
Note to self. If you get frustrated when working, remember the tale about the rich lord who married his donkey, and you'll feel better.
That's a lot of keys.
Small simple key. Ensure that the beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner, and I will slip you a shilling. Did you get a shilling? Yep, he got one.
Shilling. Okay.
I think this must be the valet. This guy.
Yeah.
Okay, are we done here? Yeah. Jeez.
Should we think? We're still missing 2 people.
Okay, so I guess that we're supposed to guess whose room is on each floor. And
And then
then
who sits at what table setting?
the ceiling over here. Wow.
So blank wanted blank dead, and thus blank poisoned the blank and hid the necessary key in a blank. At the dinner party, blank ingested the poison and died.
Okay,
So we know the woman, that woman up at the top there, she died. Who is that? Here, click on, or Albert, click on the guy yelling at the guy. You executed my aunt. You tell said aunt. Aunt
Yes,
who?
would it be Rose Cuthbert? Is it Rose Cuthbert?
Yeah, I think it's Rose Cuthbert.
wait,
the
we don't
guy?
have all of the words we need. We're still missing
Uh-oh.
4.
Okay.
Wait,
The
did
names of people.
did we see him in previous chapters? This guy?
Did you click on her?
Wait. It's this guy. Peter Batley. That's Peter Batley. Okay.
So how do we get? Oh, there's Peter Batley right there. There we go. And then Rose Cuthbert should be the dead lady.
Really?
That's what Tori said, and I believe her.
Well, I think so, but maybe
Worth a
wrong.
shot.
Do
Phil
we have
Hubert
oh,
at the bottom. Yeah,
yeah.
there we go. And then we
Okay.
got. Oh, that guy, the guy in the middle. He's one of the Cloudsleys, or he's the guy, or maybe he's the valet. I think he's the valet.
this one?
The
Look at
top-
him. Yeah, look at him, and he's go back to the horse stall.
This
Isn't he
guy?
that guy? Yeah,
No, this guy?
that's what I thought. Yeah, it's that guy, right?
No, that's Edward. That guy
Oh,
standing on
That's
the
Edmund Cloudsley.
What about the guy that's with the hat and near the barn?
Well, we saw him already. That's David Gorin. So we're
Yes.
looking for this guy, Edmund.
Oh,
this
he
is-
says, note that the keys have identical bits. That's good. He looks familiar. He's a Cloudsley.
I think
yeah,
that's Edward
Edmund. That's Edmund
Yeah.
Cloudsley.
Cloudsley.
And then,
It's-
oh, she's the pretty one that everybody wants to sit next to. So that's
Rose-
Mary
that's
somebody, right?
Mary, yeah.
That's her last name.
Oh, Mary. Oh, I didn't put her last name down.
Where is it written? Over here? No. No? Oh, it was in his pocket? No, that's
Beautiful
beautiful
lady.
lady. No.
Pretty lady.
We're missing 4 words. Oh. Ideal Republic. Yeah. And
Yep.
what am I missing? Can I go outside?
Outside?
No.
Have we done those already? Yeah.
Then these. The door. Door is locked.
What about the upstairs? You can go upstairs more. There's an upstairs thing. You missed upstairs.
Oh. We didn't look at her. Thank you, dear.
That's Mrs.
Now I threw it away. I do not read such diary literature anymore. I do hope our master's guests are satisfied and that Brian served everything as instructed. Boar, Richards.
The dinner party will take place. Young Miss Richards. So it's Miss Richards, Mary Richards. We're still 3 away. There's an upstairs that we haven't gone to, like an attic.
Right, we have a key, a small simple key, and this key. And we're still missing something.
No, go upstairs. Go right there.
Okay, and we clicked on everything.
Oh, we've done this. All right.
Actually, it's possible that we clicked on everything but didn't pick up the words.
Mhm.
So let me Just brute force it real quick. Nope. 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 Nope.
Mm-hmm. Can't get in there. Rose. Edmund?
Here.
You have Edmund? Yeah, Rose. Yeah, Rose. Oh, what about that little thing? Yeah. Baker?
Trash can? No. 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 No.
Bum, 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 bum. Three more. Anybody know? Here, I'm gonna look. I can look on a thing. Can look up a thing.
Don't look up anything.
All right.
We have 1 hour and 10 minutes to solve this, so
Oh,
Is that an Edmund doll? Someone.
oh, so we added. Oh, so she was added to this panel because we talked to
wow.
her. So someone else is missing. So let's see.
Someone else and.
This Pip. Do we have Pip today? Oh, we have Pip. Okay.
Is there someone
Can
we
you go
haven't
outside?
clicked? No.
Someone in the bed.
Oh, her.
Oh.
Lucia.
Oh, Lucia. Of course, I give you someone candles for your room, Lucia. I assume you're itching to continue reading that scandalous novel. Aha. Ada? Yeah, now we're done. 35 out of 36.
We're missing one.
I have to use this letter to share good news. There is no substance to the claims that your late husband used his position to squander church money. The judge has decided to remove all accusations, and you will be no longer a target of baseless gossip. I truly and sincerely hope this will provide some comfort. Our mayor here, Lord Steward, over our poor again.
Can you
All right.
look at the other in that cabinet again?
This one?
Yeah, I just want to. No, not the cabinet. Sorry. Click on the lady, the other lady, and look
Yeah.
at her note. I just. Everything should be ready by noon. Please prepare roast for. Okay, but there was something that showed her name. But can you go back to wait, look at that for 1 second.
Mrs. Smith, 2 eggs. Little
So
Pip
that's-
doing his errands. Mr. Walker, Mrs. Baker, Smith, Walker, Baker, Pip,
Okay, so that's Mrs. Smith.
NB.
What's her first name?
Who's NB?
And B is.
Well, that's the person we're missing. Oh, you got the 4th person there with NB.
Missing one.
Something Batley. There's Batley. So some.
Who's Lucia?
That's Peter
Lucia.
Batley.
Lucia is this one?
Mhm.
Of course. No.
No, Lucia's the other one because she's talking. That's the person. That's Lucia.
Thank you, dear. Okay, so you need to. Of course, I can give you some candles, Lucia, and then she says, "Thank you, dear." So
So
this is Lucia or
Oh, I thought
that's
Lucia.
her last name.
Oh, that's her last name is Smith, though, right?
Lucia Smith.
Because she's
Okay.
the cook, right?
Okay. Yeah, she is the cook. So who is our maid?
The maid is Mrs. Baker.
Baker. Okay. And then what's her first name?
Mrs.
What was it? What was it?
Oh, and that dude, is that Pip? On the right? Something Pip, little Pip? Yeah, I think that's little
Ada
Pip.
Baker. Isn't
That's
it
little
Ada?
Pip. Ada Baker? Yeah, that sounds right. All right. We get it. Oh, we have 2 more people. Drats. Okay, one of them is the guy who wants to sit next to the pretty girl. What was that guy's name? He was like
David Gorham? Who's
David
David Gorham?
Gorham. Yeah, try David Gorham.
And
This
he's
one?
the one he wants to have
They sit next to. So Peter something. We already got Peter Batley. Okay.
tobacco, so he smokes tobacco.
Okay, so what's his name?
I think
I
he's
think-
the valet, right? Miss.
Yeah, try
Miss-
David Gorham.
Mr. Walker?
Oh,
Oh,
you're right. It might be Mr. Walker.
Is he the valet?
Walker what?
Um, okay. What's his first name?
You chat people are more than welcome. As long as you're not cheating, you're welcome to throw some suggestions out there.
Is it George Walker?
David Goran is
Yeah, who's David Gorman?
Yeah, I don't think David Goran is in this, is he?
David Goran is this guy.
He's the
right?
dagger guy.
No,
Well,
David Goran is this guy. There, that's the dagger guy.
Because he was asked to clean the barn. So
Oh, who's the? There was someone named Lothar or something. Who was that guy?
that's
Someone.
the,
There was a note about Lothar.
that is Mary Richards' father, I think, right?
So maybe he's the dude in the middle, the big guy in the middle, Lothar or something.
Oh, maybe.
Lothar Richards.
Yeah, let's
Wait,
do Lothar Richards in the middle.
About Lothar.
In my
Lothar
head
is to the left, down, you're right there. Second from the there, go. Second from the left, second down. Daniel, there you go. And then let's just do.
Should have said third row, second from the left.
Oh, shut. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Something Walker. How about Brian Walker?
Why?
I don't know. Just I want to fill this in and see it. Holy crap!
Oh my gosh. Okay.
How did that happen?
It's all
Wow.
thanks to Tori.
I think
Well,
it's true. I
no,
threw a lucky one in there.
Tori's
I
taking
wrote-
notes. She
Yeah, but I'm losing some. I can't find important information I wrote down. You should see my notes all over the place.
Okay,
But
so
that's-
we can go. I know on the left we can go. We can put Rose Kubert. It's so and so wanted Rose Kubert dead, so we can put Rose Kubert in the left, the second name.
this
Yeah,
one.
there you go. Yeah, and thus blank blank poisoned the something and hid the necessary key in a something. Okay, so we don't know that yet. Oh, I think Rose Kubert ingested the poison and died, so we have her twice, right? Oh, maybe somebody wanted somebody else dead, but Rose accidentally. Maybe Rose wasn't supposed to be killed. Maybe somebody wanted someone else dead, but at the dinner party, Rose ingested the poison and died.
And hid the
Rose is the one
necessary.
who's dead.
No,
So we
Rose
know-
is. Oh yeah, Rose is dead.
So put Rose down at the bottom there. She might be both, but I have a feeling she's not going to be both.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, so let's go to the dinner table and figure out. Wait, what's more important, the cabinet and kitchen or the dinner table? Who's sitting who?
Well, we need to figure out who's sitting where. That way
Yeah.
we can figure out who's poisoned.
So
So
the
the-
cloudy liquid untouched. That's the guy who had the.
The
Had an
tonic
issue
water.
with this.
It was
Yeah.
over here, right? Due to the sensitivity of
stomach,
your
right.
stomach. So
Okay.
whoever owns this safe, which means whoever lives on this floor,
Well, whoever owns this safe also has the idol, right? In the. So Ed.
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
the idol
maybe-
is
I
yeah,
mean,
there's-
in that.
he's in there. Yeah, so this is Edmund's. This has to be Edmund Cloudsley's room because he's
Okay.
right. He has the idol in his room, so it's got to be Edmund. He's the
So-
one who shouldn't be drinking.
So we should just so Edmund's probably sitting there in that spot at the end.
Yeah, so let's look at the table. Which end? We shouldn't have to keep going back. We should be able to look at it.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, so at
the
the top,
yeah, the
top-
head of the table is Edmund. So let's go back to that.
But this is the
There you
head
go,
of the
that's
table.
Yeah, Edmund Cloudsley right there. Okay. Now, why Rose
Let's go back to the table so we can. Well, let's look in the other rooms and see what their drinks preferences are. Maybe I know.
Yeah.
And then there's somebody who had tobacco, right? Because
Oh, that's what's his name? Ash. No, Ash isn't here.
Dave.
Ash is.
David Gorin isn't even there though.
Right, we have the coats. Coat with a cigar. That's this coat. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, is there another image of him before he took his coat off? Somebody.
Do you want to go back to the earlier chapter and see if we can find that coat somewhere?
Let's do that. This coat with a brown hat. Poop.
It looks like David Gorin, but we don't have David Gorin with us. No. No, it's not in this one. It'll be the one at the burning stables. There we go. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so he's not. We haven't seen him before then.
All right, that's not gonna.
All right, let's go back. That was wasted trip.
Yeah.
There's Pip. There's little Pip. I think we go back to the table and look at who's drinking what, and then we got to figure out.
Or we go to their rooms. Go to the rooms and figure out who's in what room. Oh, these are just the. These are all the housekeepers' rooms.
Oh, remember, someone who's been there the longest gets to stay in the bottom room.
Mm-hmm.
So what's her name? I think our cook has been there the longest, and so she gets to be in the bottom room. Dear Diary, this has been an ordinary day. I do believe time has come for me to ask for a raise in salary. After all these years, I have loyally worked here. So,
so after all these years, so she worked the longest. That's why she's in the bottom floor, and mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner event.
But that's the cook.
Yeah, but the dinner event could be cook or you're cleaning for the event. But I think it's the cook. Let's go with.
That's the bottom room. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
So go to thinking, and let's put Lucia Smith in the bottom room.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ada Baker's probably in the next room, right?
Wait, there is a
right
room
above her.
to the left and there's a room to the right on the second floor.
Yeah, we had to figure. Let's go back and
The top.
let's go back and click on Ada Baker again, and the
Okay.
room above.
So we have
Yeah.
things over here. Monkey Man.
Does she have
Monkey Man.
Does she have a diary?
Nope, no diary. Handkerchief,
and a
shiny.
pocket watch.
Amber liquid. Okay, what about the room above Lucia's?
Ash Blair. So whoever's thing here smokes. Wait, we have something. We missed something. What's this?
Oh,
Bag. Now we have 36.
there are
Looks
more
like
of these weird
Pipes.
things.
Are they pipes? Or what are they?
So someone in the chat said these are skeleton keys. And some of them are similar.
Yeah, David. I thought David Gorin's. That was David Gorin's hat and coat too, but we don't have him in this chapter. His name doesn't pop up.
Yeah.
David Gorin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he has a brown hat and a brown coat. And
Yeah,
over
that's a
here,
brown.
we have... What do we have here? We have a green coat and a brown hat.
Mm.
Is that green?
Okay.
It's greenish.
Greenish. All right,
Teal.
let's look at the drink selection at the table.
Okay. So we have amber liquid.
Amber liquid.
That's
the
brandy.
brandy. So who drinks brandy? And they're also they also have meat, right? Oh, I bet you the meat was poisoned. It's usually the meat that gets poisoned. Partially eaten. Everything's partially eaten.
So
What's that?
So someone ate a salad and drank the yellow liquid. What's the yellow liquid?
Oh, like just lemonade, like water with lemons.
Okay.
And what's
I think Rose Kubert.
what's in that glass? What's in the glass on the far right? What's in that?
Yeah,
What's that?
classic
Cloudy
cloudy liquid. Is that
liquid.
the same cloudy liquid as the other one at the top that Edmund was drinking? All right, I think that Edmund was sitting next to his sister. So I think Rose and Edmund, they're both a little older. They were.
Well, there's a
I'll
there's
bet you Rose is to Edmund's left. And she has meat, right? Look, what's the plate of food on the top left? That one.
Top left.
Well,
This one
right,
has
sorry, right. The next one. Partially eaten
eaten
piece of roast.
and
I
partially
think
eaten
the
salad.
roast was poisoned, and that's where Rose was sitting.
Yeah, but you
Well-
also have roast over here.
Yeah, but she wasn't drinking. I don't think she was drinking brandy.
But
She's
who
an
was
older
smoking the
lady.
cigar? Who was smoking the cigar?
The guy, I think the valet who's being yelled at. Click on him really quick. Doesn't he
This-
have the?
But they're not eating with them, are they? Is the valet?
All right, no. Who's the guy who's yelling? The guy who's doing the yelling. Doesn't he have like some sort of?
I think that's Lothar.
I don't know.
Is that Lothar?
Somebody has.
Why does he have a
somebody-
fork?
Is the
Oh,
dad?
funny.
No,
have-
that's not Lothar. Peter Batley.
Oh, Peter Batley. Peter Batley. Yeah. Does he smoke?
This guy's Lothar. What's his deal?
I don't know. He doesn't have much.
So Edmund lives here, so the coat's not his. The coat is either Lothar's or Peter Batley's coat. Let's look at the coats because we can eliminate which one is smoking the cigar by figuring out who has which coat.
Yeah, but how can we tell?
Is that a lady's hat?
This is a lady's hat, and this is also a lady's hat.
Okay, so there's only two men's coats.
Wait, dear Mary, here's something for your diary from me. For you, I would fight a tiger and win.
Ooh.
Peter Batley.
So Peter Batley sent a note to
Mary,
Mary.
note.
So he probably is the one that wants to sit next to her,
Yeah,
Mhm.
and thus,
yeah,
yeah,
we knew that.
bitter. Yeah.
No, not telling
Okay.
us anything we don't know. But where
But
are they
there's
sitting?
two that are next to her.
But I think Rose would be sitting next to her brother. I'm pretty sure Rose is sitting the top right next to Edmund.
You
and
think
then and I think she got poisoned, or the meat got poisoned. That's my hunch.
and you think
Oh,
she
there's
has
the
a cloudy liquid as well?
and I think yes, and I think Peter,
Was across
Yes.
from
yeah,
with the lemon drink.
that's probably boy girl.
This is Edmund Cloudsley.
Put
do you think
Rose down just to the left of Edmund Cloudsley.
Rose.
Rose down there.
Over here?
Yeah. And
Rose
then
Kubert.
who was the dude who had the cigar? Who has the cigar? I think. Who's drinking? Somebody has a cigar, so probably the Mary is sitting
With
to the right of Edmund because she's not drinking alcohol. And then we got two dudes. One guy's smoking a cigar, and the other guy's having brandy.
So maybe Peter Batley is sitting next to Mary, and then the one with the cigar is Lothar.
Let's try that. So Lothar's next to the left of Rose Kubert.
Yeah.
Lothar
Yeah.
Richards.
And then above that is Peter Batley. And then Mary Richards. Yes. Yes. That's exciting.
Yay. Okay.
All right. We're 2 for 2. Doesn't this count as a win? I feel like we've won today. All right.
This is good. Okay, so
Cabinet, kitchen. So what are the two things on the list? So what are the two things underneath? It says cabinet and kitchen. Why is there two brown boxes right below cabinet, right above kitchen? Go back to thinking.
Because there are two rooms over here. There's a room over here right above the kitchen.
Cabinet
and there's another room right above the room at the bottom.
Okay, so that... Oh, so someone... But wait. What are we supposed to put next to cabinet and kitchen? So we obviously...
You put someone's name over here. That's the cabinet above the kitchen, and someone lives here. Just as
But why
someone
don't you have
lives
both
here.
names? Oh, it's one person. Okay, one person.
One person over here and one person. So if we look at this, one person in this bed and one person in that bed.
So who would be there? Can we look at the one above the kitchen again?
Yep.
The item?
So we have a couple of pennies, a fancy handkerchief,
Fancy handkerchief.
a shiny pocket watch.
What else? Books. What are the books?
I think the books match. There was something that matched.
Monkey Man.
Monkey Man
Coat.
two.
Remember the
for
coat?
two.
Didn't the coat have something like the monkey man in the pocket downstairs? You remember the coat with the woman's coat? Oh no, that was the tiger. Okay.
Well, should we just say that not Ada, but the cleaning lady lives above the kitchen, and that what's the guy's name? Who's the other expensive cigar? Who's that dude? Dear little pet, run to the city. David had this expensive cigar.
But he's not there, so.
Huh.
Maybe Pip has the Ash Blair tobacco because he hasn't given it to David yet. So maybe that's Pip's room where the Ash Blair tobacco is.
Yeah, good call. That's a great call. That's Pip's room.
But he has two weapons. But yeah, maybe. But has Pip?
It's got to be. Yeah, let's try that. Let's put Pip there for now.
If Pip is young, he would probably be in a higher room.
So this is little Pip.
Yeah.
And then what's her name? Ada Baker will be in the cabinet.
Does she own a pocket watch?
Well, we'll see. I just think we gotta fill it in and see how close we are.
No, brute force it, basically.
And then does Edmund Cloudsley live in the top? He wouldn't live at the top. He would live in the one above that, right?
Has Brian Walker been? Wait, let me see.
Wait, which room has the safe? Is that the top or the middle one? I think Edmund Cloudsley has the next one above Little Pip.
Oh, we had some dates.
And then who are we missing? Who's up at the top there? Brian Walker? Probably Brian Walker. Try it.
Hey, we can zoom in.
What?
Oh, wow.
That's exciting. Take
Remember
the fourth one.
Remember to take the fourth one from every row.
Yeah, I wrote that down. What does that mean?
Star Child, ink and ink pot. I don't know. Just put David Walker there and see if we did it. Brian Walker, that is.
Man.
So we're nowhere near.
Yeah.
How about switching put little Pip at the very top. Brian Walker, there we go. And then move Brian and Ada. Change Brian and Ada. See, that doesn't.
Wow.
Oh, crap. I'm wrong in every.
We suck at brute forcing.
Yeah. Anybody? Little Pip has that little room, says Monk Babes. Makes sense. Which is the littlest room? He doesn't have the bottom room.
Oh, that one at the kitchen, maybe?
Yeah, that looks like that's got to be Little Pip. So I think you were right. That was because he has the tobacco and he just hasn't given it to. So put little Pip back where he was.
Or to the
Maybe-
left. Yeah.
Maybe Edmund Cloudsley is up at the top.
Wow.
Move Ada Baker and Brian Walker back around. I think this is right. Oh, no. Yeah, do that. Move Ada and Brian. Oh, come on. We don't have.
Well, can we look at the rooms again real quick?
I'm so good.
What are the odds of us sucking?
Oh, it's pretty good.
Edmund-
Pretty good
Ed-
odds.
You have Edmund in that room, and Edmund owns the house, so I think you need somebody else in that room, right?
Oh, because maybe Edmund doesn't live
These are
in
just
this.
the servants, right?
Oh, you're right. This whole thing. So let's get rid of Edmund altogether. He's not part of this part. That makes sense. So we just need to know who's been working the longest, right?
Yeah.
Hi, Samsonite.
So-
Yeah, these are the Phantasmagoria people.
What's up? Coming at you live.
So
Um,
okay, wait.
Knife.
All right. So did you get rid of Edmund? He's not part of that. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Yeah, get rid of Edmund. And I think who's like the more Brian Walker, I think, would be the one tending the.
Well, would Peter Batley be the guest staying there? Wait, or no?
No. Now, so Peter Batley's one of those people, I think.
We
He
have
should-
everybody. Wait. Oh, wait. Go back to the names we put in. Wait.
So we've got Little Pip, we've got Lucia Smith,
the fifth one.
we got Ada Baker. Wait,
Wait, let's see.
you know what?
Dear Ada, there are no substance claims that your late husband used his potion to squander church money.
Wait a minute. Didn't David Gorin, didn't he say, I'll be back? Didn't he say, hey, go get the tobacco? So doesn't David Gorin live here? But he's just not here right now?
Oh, I think David Gorin does live there. Yeah.
But then how come his name's not here and why? Because I think he is one of the people who live
His
here.
name is. It is down there. It is
Where?
down. It's
Wait.
down in the.
David, I don't see a Walker. Do you see Walker?
So this note says, remember to take the fourth one from every row. And use substance to remove target. Sincerely, Dark Hand Steward.
That was that didn't do a damn thing.
Wait, but,
All right,
but it
so-
made sense at first, use
Use
substance
substance
It would
to
be really
remove
cool
target.
target.
It'd be really cool if it was.
Sincerely, these go Stewart.
No, sincerely, Dark Hand Steward.
Wait,
All right.
where was the note that said they used the fourth in the row? Fourth in the row. Where was that note? Upstairs, right?
No,
Dark
Ozzy
Hand is the
says
name of
Dark
their
Hand-
cult. Okay.
Yeah.
Sincerely, Dark Hand. Okay, so we're getting, but we still need to know who's sitting where, and we need to
Okay,
know who's
but
living where.
if this worked, so remember to take the fourth one from every row. That means that Ada is in the top floor.
Okay, that's good. Do it. So
Do
Ada's
it.
at the top. So Pip should be in the. I think Pip should be in the cabinet above the kitchen
kitchen.
because that's just a crappy little. So move
Yeah.
Pip over to the right, to the left.
Which, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And now I think David Gorin. No, Lucia
And
Smith.
David Gorham is where the
I think.
tobacco is. Put David Gorham above Lucia Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try every possible
But
option
where is
out there.
David Gorin?
I think that was a. I think
There,
that's a.
oh, there you go, David.
Yeah.
No,
Not ready.
it's not even like. I think. Will you refresh? I think something's wrong here.
No.
No, we're just
You're
incorrect.
just wrong. Yeah.
We can't be. I don't like it.
Maybe Lucia Smith isn't at the bottom.
Maybe she's just below Ada. All right, good.
Oh!
Try that. What happened? What happened? What happened?
I
What just
switched
happened?
between Brian Walker and Lucia Smith.
Oh.
That's the only thing we didn't change.
Okay. Well, there we go. Yay, us. See, who says brute forcing doesn't work?
Yeah. So
Okay,
Brian Walker
so
is at
now
the
we got
bottom.
those.
Ada is at the top. Lucia Smith, David Gorin, and Little Pip. Awesome.
So who wanted who dead?
Well,
Poisoned. I think it's the poison. I think it's the meat. The roast. I'd say poison the roast, and hid the necessary key in a blah.
Wasn't the roast? Do we have roast?
Yeah, to the
Yeah.
right. Right there you go.
did
wasn't
any
the
of the
roast.
servants did any of the servants get a note from Rose about, let me see. The fourth one from the take the fourth one from the take the fourth one from every row. It has to be a big clue.
So that's the clue. We already solved this. With this substance, no, use substance to remove target. Sincerely, Dark Hand. We even have Dark Hand in the inventory over here.
Oh, did it?
Steward.
I thought. Oh, okay.
So Dark Hand Steward.
I didn't. So you think that really is it?
That is it.
Yeah, that's it. Because the chat is telling us so.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were just okay. Really dark hands.
Dear Ada.
So if she got this note and she knows the code to
Oh well, Ada's
decipher what she needs to do, then she's giving the order to do it.
right. So Ada,
She didn't want, and thus, okay. So Ada down. No, she didn't want him dead. She's carrying out the order, so she did it. Yeah, Ada Baker poisoned. So
Wait,
was it David Gorin wanted? No, but did they want Rose Kubert dead, or did they want Edmund Cloudsley dead, or did they want?
Oh, hid the necessary key. Oh, to get no. If there's a necessary key, it means that it's got to be one of the drinks that was locked up, right?
Wait
Is
a
the roast-
second. Where's the roast? The roast
Oh
is
yeah,
over.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
The
Two.
roast is
Okay.
over here. And this
Oh,
Yeah,
has
so Dark Hand Steward wants them dead. That's the one. That's
Okay.
why we got
David
the note.
Amado tipped $5. Phantasmagoria people rule.
they do.
Thanks, David.
means-
I think
we
they're our
just-
first donation of the day. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's nice. We have to find the key. Okay.
Yeah, but
Wait,
a lot of people have
let's-
keys, but we don't know what shape of key we need to open specific locks. So let's say we have, wait, what's this? A set of lockpicks.
Let's
Okay,
go back to the thing. Let's go back to thinking for a second.
she doesn't have a key.
Was that Ada's room with the lockpicks?
No, the room with the lockpicks is David's room.
Hey.
Oh, David's. That was true.
So David so Dark Hand Steward wanted someone dead. So let's go to thinking. And put Dark Hand Steward.
No, that's right, from the note. Darkened Steward.
Wanted
Wanted.
someone so dead, and thus Ada Baker poisoned the roast and hid the necessary key in a blank blank. We're getting closer.
So Rose ingested the roast, but Peter also had the roast, right?
Oh yeah. So it's got to be Peter Batley.
Well, they also Rose and Edmund both had that tonic, so that's another. But
Peter Batley.
Well, this makes sense. And then hid the necessary key in a something. Are we getting close? Put anything you want in that right now, just to see if we're close.
Okay, hit the necessary key in and
Put a pocket. Say put pocket.
bag. No.
Okay, nothing. Okay, so we're not close.
yeah,
Damn it.
try pocket.
Try a pocket. Still no.
In the
Try
pocket.
lemonade. No.
Which
I
pocket?
don't know.
Wait, let's find the nest. Let's find the key. Where do we have
Are you
keys?
sure it's the
We have
Rose,
keys.
though?
We have keys in the bag. We have this key in the bag, and we have this. These are lockpicks. We don't have keys over here, and we don't have keys over here. Don't have any over here. So we only have keys in that bag. Right? Wrong? Does anyone
Well-
have keys in his pockets? His or her pockets? No. So I think it's bag.
Okay, so it's bag. But you know who it's got to be then? It's got to be, we're trying to, yeah, it's our, no, they don't want Peter Batley dead. They want Edmund Cloudsley dead. Edmund Cloudsley's the dude. Of course they want to kill him.
But
But he's not having roast.
Try
Are you
it.
sure?
Just try. Yes, two or fewer closer now.
But he's not
Okay.
eating. He's not eating
So it's
roast.
not
oh,
roast. It's not
he
roast.
was
though. So it's
supposed
something
to.
else.
He was supposed
Something
to
other
eat
than
roast.
roast.
Wait, he was supposed to eat roast, but he got this
Right.
note from his doctor.
Yeah.
Oh no, but that's for
Stay from
alcohol.
alcohol.
Why
It's
So
does
they
the ton-
put it. Oh, so
Then it-
he didn't drink alcohol. So make it. It should be wine instead of roast.
Yeah,
It should
he
be
had
wine.
tonic and Rose had tonic. They both had tonic.
Oh,
And it-
tonic. Yeah, yeah. Do tonic. This is exciting. Come on.
Yeah.
Yes. Nice work. I like this game when we figure it out. I don't like it as
Yeah.
we're figuring it out.
It's yeah. I thought you guys were kidding about the fourth row note thing, so I wasn't even taking it serious. You were joking about it.
No, it was a clue on the chat. Yeah, I've decided that I like achieving something, but I don't like working to achieve it.
So
or
you like the
thinking or anything like
dopamine
that.
hit of reaching
Yeah,
the solution?
but I hate the journey.
Yeah.
Except the company. The company I love. At least one of the two of you I like.
Talking like a natural procrastinator.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Ada Baker received encoded instructions from Dark-Haired Stewart to poison Edmund Cloudsley. She used her ability to move freely throughout the rooms while cleaning and made a copy of the key to the medicine cabinet. Oh, it's for the medicine cabinet. How are we supposed to know that? We couldn't see the shapes of the locks. Never mind. She used a syringe to poison a sealed peptic tonic bottle. However, during the party, Rose asked for tonic and drank it first and died from the poison. Wait, how are we supposed to know that?
Well,
Let's see. We
What?
have the syringe, right? We have it. Oh, she hid it. It was in that vase somewhere, right? This one.
oh
Okay,
yeah.
So this is the syringe. And how are we supposed to know that she poisoned the tonic water?
Half empty bottle of cloudy. Well, we had to do our guessing. That's how.
We had to brute force it. That's the solution.
Yep.
Okay.
Whatever it takes. Whatever. Okay, we got one more. We got a little. Okay, wait. We have a half an hour. Means we have to finish. We can't leave in the middle of a cursed inheritance.
Okay, can I take a little quick 2-minute break?
Sure.
You sure can. Daniel, why don't you start gathering? Okay, where we go? Let's take a look at stuff. So this is a big event.
Burkham Workhouse. Let me just stroll around the premises to see what we... Ooh, jeez. We're in the
A
Matrix.
blast, a big blast, yeah.
Maybe someone spontaneously
Awesome.
combusted.
There's another golden idol. The golden idols are everywhere in this game.
Yeah, it's like it's the case of.
There should be golden idols. Or is it just the same one that keeps going everywhere?
Colors of the real keys. Wait. This is how we were supposed to figure out everything? By the colors of the keys? Let's see. Keys. No, they're all gray. Oh, she has a simple key. Too. Oh, the color of the key matches the color of the locks?
There's a key hidden in the statue.
It's like we're reverse engineering the solution. Never mind.
Right.
Sometimes they will give you red herrings because there was a key hidden in the statue. Which statue? The statue with the syringe? What? Never mind. Hi, Tori.
Hello.
Here we go. Here we go.
Did I miss anything?
No, we just looked around. It showed the two rooms that were before we start picking things up.
We just did our best to keep the chat engaged while we were engaging in some small talk about the weather.
Okay.
Henchman for hire in Timberbrook region. Billy Cracker, Oakwood Gang, Hardy Abe, Burkham Workhouse, Brawler. Has a cart. Little Billy, Hobbs Gang, burglar, enters through chimneys. Jack Nails, Timberbrook Inn, burglar, picklock. So they've all got their own little thing.
Wait. Someone in the chat says, look at the pantry lock. Okay, this is the pantry lock.
Mm-hmm.
Brownish. And the key in Lucy's hand. Who's Lucy? Lucy is Lucia. Okay. Okay, so I was supposed... Yeah, but Lucia wasn't the one who was poisoning everyone. So we were supposed to deduce that from the color of the keys. Oh, brown pen... Oh! It's the shapes of the locks. So this is a brown pentagon, and this is also a brown pentagon.
But she's not the one who did the poisoning.
I know.
Did she take?
So now I'm confused.
Maybe Ada got.
We just wrongfully accused someone.
No,
But
we
the
got
game's
everything
things,
right.
yeah, but the game things were right, so it's fine. It's fine. It's all good.
Excuse me.
Box of
Confectionery.
confessionary.
I missed all those. I'm sorry. I missed the names of those people and who they were.
So Billy Cracker. Here, let's go back. There's a bunch of Billy Cracker, Hardy Abe, Little Billy, and Jack Nails. They're all henchmen that we're looking to hire.
Okay, Billy Cracker is a robber. I didn't get. We can go back. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
We'll get it.
Okay, so we have this guy. That's David
Oh, that guy.
Gorin.
All right. David
Yeah.
Gorin. Hi, David. I do not care what means to use to acquire what I need, but remember to be discreet as always. Note that I do not want it to decay. The more recently it has died, the better. Ooh.
Oh,
The hell? Edmund
What's our
Cloudsley.
Edmund. Sorry, Edmund wants a fresh body.
One of the old workhouse geezers crowed yesterday. I will arrange for a car to move the corpse if you send me directions, and be quick before they bury him. I do not want to dig up that stiff. So maybe Edmund Cloudsley wants the corpse.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Okay, loaded pistol. 5 shillings and 3 pence. Scarecrow in a wooden coffin.
Oh, okay, because that guy, they put the scarecrow in when they grabbed the dead guy.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's like,
Ah, by the gods. What was that? Hey, we know her. That's...
it's Ada.
Yep.
Ada. The infamous gentleman robber Walter Keene, with a number of unnamed associates, held up a coach on the southern road leading out of Westbrook. The scoundrel robbed the passengers of all their valuables, kissed a young lady, then left. This is already the 5th robbery by the infamous gentleman who, as is his custom, appeared wearing an impeccable suit and a new hat in the latest city style. The reward for catching Walter Keene has been increased to £100. Is that Walter Keene on the right there? He looks impeccable.
Okay. Yeah, that looks like him with the mask.
Yeah.
Ellie Hawk says, Victoria, Phantasmagoria is such an important game from my childhood. I was so scared seeing my cousin play it. You guys are great. Much love from Sweden.
Oh, that's so nice.
We got
Sweden.
we got a bunch of new people joining this stream.
Nice.
Please
That's
share
so
how you found out about us.
Wow, it's so cool when people are from all over the place.
I know. I want to go to Sweden.
Me too.
Hey, somebody have like a one of those gaming conferences in Sweden and invite me and Tori and Daniel, and we'll come
Yeah.
and
Oh, okay.
Everyone, you
Everyone-
are not...
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Everyone, you are not to visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabin. Mr. David Gorin, you are in charge of all security and arms. Mrs. Lucia Smith, you will waste any food you cook before it is presented to... taste. Sorry, you will taste any food you cook before it is presented to me. Little Pip, you are in charge of Black Bestia and Golden Doubloon. Both must be fed daily.
those are the dogs. And okay, so these are the same. At least we're getting to know these people. I'm getting to so David, Lucia, Little Pip, Ada's here. Okay, good. This is good. So it looks like the dog is there's Little Pip right there. Click on him. Purr.
The dog has nothing on his person.
Go,
Do we
coin,
know who
go.
the body is yet?
A sword. A ring. A wrapped piece of confectionery.
Confectionery.
A loaded pistol.
Did you click on the sword?
I did. That's why it's red.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go the other. Whoa!
Okay, so... Ooh! That's... What's his face?
That was the dead guy.
What?
Wait, what do you mean what's his face? Where did you get him? Where did you find that?
He's in the chest.
What
In the
chest?
in the treasure chest
Oh, in
over
that
here.
chest. Is
Wait,
that
who
the
is-
dead body that we stole from that was
No! That's
the other
David
guy.
Gorin. Right?
Is David Gordon dead? No. Wait, is that guy dead? Who wait. This is going too fast.
So- This guy's dead. What's his name? David Gorin.
David's dead? Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, that was
I know
him
you
in
guys
the...
were friends.
But
That
wait,
was him-
wait. This is going too fast. So if you go to the coffin, there is
Who's
that
the
David Gorin that is laying on top of a
Yeah, that's David Gorin.
scarecrow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's...
He's breathing, but he appears to have lost consciousness.
Oh, so he's not dead.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
The
okay.
scarecrow. Is the scarecrow dead? So wasn't there someone that there was a body that we were stealing, and we replaced it with the scarecrow? Is this the body?
Why would
Who's
he have a
this
gun?
guy? Yeah. Why would he have a gun?
No, he seems to be breathing because he's moving.
Okay.
But maybe he's
Yeah.
hiding because
He's hiding.
that thing exploded over here and he was trying to...
Here, go- click
So
on the
somebody-
gun. Click on him.
Pouring out, took the body, replaced it with the scarecrow, but was that whoever was trying to get the body to Edmund?
Wait, I know him. That's... Oh,
Nope.
We saw him, right? It's this guy? Is this guy?
No, that's a
That's-
Cloudsley.
No, that's Edmund.
Oh, that's Edmund Cloudsley. He's hiding in his own. Okay, might be. Yeah.
Oh, so it's Edmund's in the. No, that
He just
is
doesn't
that-
have his wig on, right? Is he just not wearing his wig? Is that him? Click
Maybe I'm
on him.
wrong.
There's 2 things to click on.
I clicked
But
on him.
why would he be in there? Because he's the one who wanted them to steal the body. Somebody's trying to. So he wasn't actually stealing the body. So why would he be there? I don't know why he would be hiding. You know what I mean?
Vacuum V1. This simply did not work. After I aimed at the sealed vessel and activated the idol, both air and vessel disappeared. Upon further consideration, it was an obvious mistake. Vacuum V2. Attempted with this input, and it was a definite improvement. It decreased the amount of air, but curiously still did not create a complete vacuum in the sealed vessel. So instead of a vacuum, it blew them up. There's a bunch more here. Gold filtering. The target must contain some gold for this to work. Seawater is a suitable target. For example, oh my gosh, too much. However, a great deal of seawater would be required for this to yield any significant amount. Perhaps I should try it on a ship in an open sea. Get gold by aiming at the target. Aim at an empty vessel to retrieve it.
Okay.
Just too many things.
I must ask David to. Okay, so I guess.
Fetch
Dead
me a
body
dead
for
body.
further experiments. This is vitally urgent. The next step. The implications of this are what I surmise. This could be a tremendous discovery. The next step is to progress from fruit to some more advanced organic matter. I must ask David to fetch me.
Did you click on
body.
David and.
Click on David. Wait, we
The
need
word.
to. Oh, yeah, I clicked on it.
Oh, okay.
You
You cannot combust the target.
Go ahead,
if you
Dave.
have-
Go ahead, Dave.
You cannot combust the target if you have not performed the freezing beforehand. Interesting. The speed at which heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press the trigger and how long I have performed this thing before it. Observation. Freezing the target rapidly can create curious side effects. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. It exploded and the glass shards flew everywhere. Wow. He just found out that ice takes up more space than liquid.
Oh, he pulled a trigger, so that's why he has the gun. The glyph input is meaningful. The idol will perform the intended action on the target. It can see if its eye is red, it is ready for that thing, and it will turn blue afterward. If the eye is blue, it is ready. I don't understand.
Oh my God, this is
Science.
Okay, a pistol loaded. Okay.
But why? I don't understand why that is. So that is Edmund. Why is he in there?
Maybe he's hiding from the explosion.
I mean, yeah.
A rotten apple and a green
A
apple.
green and a red. They're both green and red. There's something about it being green and red.
Okay, so the idol has these symbols, which is the cane and the 2 boxes. A small weight is tied to a pull-down lever at the back of the idol. Okay, so remember the lever from the previous chapters? So now they added this weight to keep it down.
Mm-hmm.
So cane and 2 boxes. Let's see what we have here. Cane and 2 boxes. Attempted with this input and it was a definite improvement. It decreased the amount of air, but curiously still did not create the complete vacuum in a sealed vessel. So they did this thing. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Let's click on all the dudes that are flying. Okay, there's
A shard of a vase and ooh, someone broke in.
Okay.
Clubbed.
club.
Okay, we got 34.
Wait, no, there's 2
Oh,
more up there.
Guy above.
34.
The
no,
dude.
the dude.
Finally, have location of my target. Meet us on November 10th, Friday, in the Timberwood Inn, and bring all your tools. You get your share as we agreed. WK. William Keane, that's the robber guy.
Set of lockpicks, a saw, a loaded pistol. Ooh, he has a tattoo. That's it, right?
I think that's it.
Well,
Let's
so what
look at
happened?
the thinking.
Where's the dead body they stole?
Good question. Let's take a look at the hints and see if we can put some of the story together here.
Yeah.
So-and-so needed a so-and-so. So-and-so, along with accomplices, delivered a something. Upon entering, so-and-so suddenly did this, this, and this. Meanwhile, oh boy, it's a lot.
So
Yeah.
David Amado made an interesting observation that he has his hand over his ear, so he was expecting the explosion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, we can
Okay.
fill
Good,
in
let's
the.
see if we can identify some of the people. So Edmund Cloudsley's down at the bottom. He's
Wait, David Gorin is over here because we
not
saw him.
really. Ada is at the top.
He,
Oh, is Ada not around? Where's Ada?
Is that Lucia or Ada? I think that's Lucia.
Is it Lucia?
Mm-hmm.
let's see. Boop. Boop.
Yeah. Isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, you're right. That's Lucia. Yeah.
Lucia Smith.
Yeah. Okay. Lucia.
Lucia. Why isn't this
middle right there?
why isn't this alphabetized?
Yeah.
Game.
Little Pip.
Yeah.
Pip. First name Lil.
Walter Keane is in the
Right
middle.
there. You're right there, the top row, about halfway to the right. Right there. And then we have Golden something. His name is-
Golden Bestia. Bestia.
That's the dog?
Yeah. Bestia. And then Keane.
That's-
Walter
Keen,
Catbread tipped
William.
$10. Finally catching one of these live with Tori, such a treat. Hello David
Hey.
and Patrick, miss you guys.
Nice.
Miss you, Robert. Thanks, man.
You cat bread.
Keane is the middle guy.
Yeah, Edward Keene. Or
Oh,
Edmund
Wal-
Keene. Edmund
Wal-
Keene.
Walter Keane. I think it's Walter.
Oh, Walter Keene. You're right. Keene is to the left, second row down, second to the left. There you go. And then that guy, we've seen him before.
Mm,
Oh, and that's Edmund Cloudsley down at the bottom.
mhm.
And then who's that guy? Have we seen those two? Those must be some of the robbers.
Yes.
We don't know which ones.
Well. Okay.
Oh, those
These
two
guys.
Oh, those are the two bad guys, right? They're the. Let's go back to
For
the.
original list of the bad guys. This, that original.
Yeah, let's go back outside where the horse and carriage is.
Yeah.
Oh. Scandy says you can alphabetize by clicking the A to Z button. Thank
Oh,
you.
for goodness sakes!
Good
Look
to
at
know,
that.
good to-
Okay, so go to no. What's that? No, don't go in there. Look at the pouch. And now let's look at the list of the bad guys. So it's two of those guys.
Billy Cracker.
Robber has a cart. Enters through chimneys. Burglar, picklock. So it's probably the brawler. Billy Cracker is probably one of them.
No, we have
Yeah.
Jack Nails because one of them is a picklock, right? He had,
Yeah,
That was
This-
a nail, but the other guy has a piece of candy, right?
yeah. So
and he had a club.
yeah, he's a brawler. So the brawler and the picklock guy.
So we have Hardy
Billy
Abe.
Cracker.
Oh, they're both brawlers. So we have Jack Nails.
Yeah, but
Oh, it's probably Hardy A because there's a cart out here.
it's Hardy Abe and Jack Nails. Didn't one of them have a tattoo with nails? Which one had the
Hardy.
nail tattoo?
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah.
right. Well played, Tori. Boop boop. So this
I think
guy
it's-
with a lock at the nails.
Yeah, that's hard. That's the nail. I think that's. What's his name again?
Jack
Jack
nails.
Nail. The other guy has got to be Hardy Abe, I think, because didn't he have a piece of candy with him?
Jack nails. And the other one is
Hardy Abe.
it Abe Hardy or Hardy Abe?
No, Hardy Abe.
Hardy Abe.
Nice.
No.
The two of you. So switch Hardy and Jack.
No.
No. What?
Okay.
So maybe
Jack
it's not
Nail-
Hardy Abe. Maybe it's the other guy. It's the other brute. Billy something. No. Yeah. What's his name? It's Billy Cracker. Try Billy Cracker.
Billy Crackhorn. No! What?
Who are we missing?
How is this? Hardy
Wait.
Abe. Wait. Oh, Hardy Abe is correct.
Ale Hog was going to give us a donation, but his wallet's under the couch and he can't reach it. Happens. Find a rat. Don't you have a rat?
And get a
We're
granola
sure-
bar. Lucius
Oh, there
Smith, Walter Keane, Edmund Cloudsley.
Oh, is Bestia the last name of Golden?
There were two. Weren't there two dogs? What was the other one's name?
Black something.
So
Let's
it's
go back to
probably
the dogs.
it's
Wait, go back
probably
to the room.
it's probably the name of the dog because two or fewer means that one name is completely wrong.
How do we get to the two or fewer? When did that switch? So Hardy Abe and Jack Nails. Okay.
So when we did the Hardy Abe, we got to two or fewer. So two or fewer is one name is wrong, either the last name, the first name, or both.
It's probably go back, not go in the house, and go to. There's a note to Little Pip. There we go. You are in charge of. It's
Golden
Golden Doubloon.
Golden Doubloon.
Golden.
Right there. Oh, yeah.
No.
Doubloon. There you go. Bingo.
Yay.
Yay.
Okay, so now we can do a little bit. So and so needed a so and so.
Well, a dead body.
A dead body. Yep. A corpse.
Or corpse.
So and so needed a corpse.
Corpse.
And I think it's Edmund. What's his name? Needed a corpse. Edmund
Oh, yeah.
Cloudsley needed a
Edmund.
corpse. Something.
Oh no, Cloudsley goes up.
Up higher.
Edmund up higher for Cloudsley.
One more,
No.
Daniel. There you go.
Blank,
Needed
blank.
a corpse blank. What do you mean a corpse blank along with comp?
Oh, David Gorham.
Corpse.
Along with
David
the compass.
Gorham, along with accomplices, delivered a scarecrow. I don't know.
David Warren, along with accomplices, delivered a
Corpse? Would be corpse twice, right?
delivered a coffin, maybe.
Coffin.
A coffin.
Upon
Upon
entering.
Blank, blank, suddenly.
Upon entering blank, suddenly blank.
Upon entering the name of someone, suddenly
Blank
Explode.
someone.
a verb,
Something,
someone's
something.
name.
Clubbed. Because the guy's, you remember David, upon entering David Gorin, right? Because David Gorin's the one who's
So the brawler is Hardy Abe. Hardy Abe suddenly clubbed,
yeah,
like so.
David Gorin.
Yeah, something. Wow.
Meanwhile, Edmund Cloudsley blank the amount of blank in a sealed blank.
Increased. David Gorham increased the amount of.
It's probably
Wait.
Edmund Cloudsley, right?
Wait, let's see what worked. So the golden idol has the second combination, which means it decreased
Decreased
the
the amount of air. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Edmund Cloudsley decrease the amount of air in a sealed
Increase the amount of air in a sealed coffin? No. In a sealed
Oh, it was
vase?
When the two dudes.
Yeah, it's a vase. A shard
Okay.
of a vase.
Okay, we're doing this. This is good. So now it's Hardy, Abe, and Jack Nails
entered the room.
did the room. The
Blank, and killed them. Oh,
The vase exploded.
wait, yeah.
oh, that feels like that's so right. Not
Yeah,
close to
it should be right. Let's contact the developers. This is right. They're wrong.
Needed a corpse. David Gorin, along with accomplices, delivered a coffin. Upon entering, maybe Hardy Abe didn't club him. No, Hardy Abe has the club, right?
Yeah, are you sure? Yeah, he was the one with the club, right? Suddenly clubbed David Gorin. Meanwhile, Edmund Gonzi decreased the amount of. Oh no, it worked when it was decreased. Something else. He didn't decrease it. I think he increased the amount of air, right? Because that.
Wow.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. That's correct.
Okay.
2 or fewer.
Oh, wait a minute. So
Oh,
David Gorin didn't come in. It's the other thief guy came in. David Gorin got clubbed. But the other guy, Edmund, what's his name? Walter. Switch out
David Gorin.
Walter Keane with David Gorin at the top.
Yeah, Walter Keane.
Yeah.
Yes.
That one. There you go.
That has to be right.
That's
Yeah.
it. But we still have to do that other side.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
To gain
Will this
entrance
help
to
us?
Edmund Cloudsley's Secret Force cabin, gentleman robber Walter Keane pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. On entering the cabin, the robbers ambushed the servants and Edmund locked himself in his study. While the robbers were sawing through the lock, Edmund prepared a trap with the idol that killed the two of the intruders. Well done. Okay.
Okay.
What's this thing on the right? Do we need to?
Now, just in time for the end of the live stream. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Vacuum 1. This simply
Didn't
did not work. Both air and vessel disappeared.
All right.
So it's either yellow or blue. Means it's either a verb or a noun.
I'm so confused. Wait, what do
Yeah,
we?
that one.
So usually you have the color
Mhm.
that matches whatever it is you have in the inventory. So for example, the blue is verbs
Oh,
and
I see. It's telling us it's either a verb
Yeah.
or.
a noun. Tempted with this. Decrease the amount of air. Okay, what's
David Amato. A new way to brute force a game. Contact the developers and ask them to change
Yeah.
the solution.
yeah?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know why we didn't do the controls first. We should have, but I was.
We were way
That,
too
that,
excited.
that got me scared. I looked at that and I thought that's too confusing. So
Oh, there's one. Okay,
I'm
we
more
just,
attached to words. Go ahead.
we just saw the one with the there was one with the asterisk and then.
Yeah, so we have the first one, which is. Oh, wait. We have the two boxes. The two boxes, it's this one. So this
Okay.
decreased the amount of air. But curiously, still did not create a complete vacuum. So I don't know, should we say place decreased here?
Mhm.
And then you have this. This simply did not work. Activated both air and vessel disappeared. Does that mean disappeared maybe? I don't have disappeared.
Yeah, that's decreased. We have decreased twice.
Oh, but was something
Wait,
increased?
don't we have increased somewhere? Increased. Use increased over to the left. It's in the story. We used it in the story.
So the first one increased.
It's over in the story. It's not down below. There you
Yeah.
go.
So the first one increased.
Second one decreased. And then now you gotta do
Okay. So let's see.
verbs or
What's
nouns,
the third one?
Getting
It's like an hourglass and a bullet. An hourglass. And the first step, get gold.
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 Gold. All right.
And this one is
Name an empty vessel to retrieve it.
wait, 2 boxes. The 2 boxes is the first one.
Oh my gosh.
Decrease the amount of air.
to decrease.
I don't know, air.
Oh, air. Yes.
Then we have this one. I don't know. And then we have the last one, which is this one, freezing. Yeah. Oh, but
Well,
this
we've
one
got-
is also has that.
Hmm.
Well, one of them might be heat.
Oh, so
Wow.
it's a combination of these things. So, wait.
It's probably heat and water.
So
right?
this one is the cane with the asterisk, and this thing. So it decreased, whatever, right? Decreased
Mhm.
air. Yeah. Wait, where's the air?
You
Air.
already have air. No, I would do air twice. These one's water, maybe another one is.
Decreased air, and okay, so what's this thing?
There's not a one that's freezing.
So the vessel disappeared. So that means that this thing decreased this. So decreased this air and vessel.
So we've got heat, matter, and air and water. So those it's
So-
heat, matter, air, water.
So
Those
if
are
it
the
decreased
things-
if the vessel disappeared, it decreased matter. I don't know.
Yeah, let's put water down too. Or put heat down, and let's see where we're at. We
Wait,
can move
but
things
why?
around.
Why heat?
'Cause I want to. It's got to be
Because I want to go home.
heat or it's going to be heat or water, and we got to
Nothing's
we
freezing.
gotta go.
Oh, increasing
Okay, so
temperature.
here we have the speed at which
Heat.
heat is increased. So this is increase matter and heat. Because the heat is increased.
Everything's
Everything-
filling correctly. Wow, that did
Okay.
not go the way I expected
Wow,
it to. I thought
okay.
we were going to have to move things
Yeah.
around.
Feels like that was a little
Brute forcey.
unfair. Yeah, because there was no way to combine them.
I lost all. Once I start seeing anything that looks like science, my brain just stops. Matter, air, heat. I'm like, whoop.
um,
We did it, guys.
We did it.
yeah, these were good ones.
So we're like near the end, right? This is almost over.
Near the end, we have
How
I don't
many
know
chapters are there?
however many chapters, and we also have the DLCs.
How many chapters are there? I want to know how. Like, are we just at the beginning? Are we midway through? I never know with these games.
Wait, let me Google it. How many chapters? So the Golden Idol. 12.
12, and how many did we just do?
We did
Check
6.
it
Oh, so we're halfway through. That's not too bad. 2 more.
Wait, we did 6 chapters, but we just did. Didn't we just get through 2 today?
Yeah, but
Wait,
these
we're in
you see,
chapter.
this is a chapter, and
Oh, but
each
there's a lot
chapter
of-
has a few cases. So it has 12 cases.
So we
and
have 10 more
4
chapters to do.
No. Each chapter
only
has,
on-
has 3 cases. I meant it has 12 cases. We
Oh,
have 12,
total.
12 cases. We solved 6 of them, so we're
Okay, so
halfway
we're
through.
halfway.
And then the
Okay.
DLCs have 3 cases each.
All right. I'm still enjoying it. It's fun. I'm liking it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's interesting. It's fun. It's I like this one.
We couldn't do it without you, Tori.
It's more
Oh,
more
I was-
thinking than
I
I
was
planned on
very
doing.
quick and not very smart today, but
No,
I
you're
had fun.
great.
thank
You were plenty smart.
Yeah.
You had lots of smart.
I mean, if it weren't for you, we'd look up a walkthrough like 2 minutes into the live stream.
That's true. That's true. Well, hey, thanks everybody for joining. Tori,
Yeah.
it's always great having you. We'll reach
you.
out to you soon and just see when you can come play with us again. Daniel,
Okay.
you're out next week, if I'm not
Mhm.
mistaken.
Yeah, and I'll be back the Sunday after that.
So I will do my best to schedule some streams next week. Sorry, I missed out on Thursday, but I should be back and I'll play some more stuff. Till then, do well. Be nice to each other. Talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. See you, Tori.